It's estimated that 2 billion people, 1/3 of the world's population, live without a reliable source of electricity. Alternative sources of energy, such as wind turbines and solar cells, have traditionally been too expensive for developing or isolated rural communities to afford. If a way can be found to manufacture these alternatives at a reduced cost, then the benefits to humanity and to the environment could be staggering. Nicole Kuepper is a brilliant young scientist on a mission. Having just won 2 prestigious Eureka Awards, her agenda is to bring power to the poor. To find a way to manufacture solar cells that will make them economically accessible to the people that need them most. In the process, she may well revolutionise the way we make electricity.
Everyone in the solar energy world is trying to think of ways to make solar cells cheaper and easier to make.
Manufacturing solar cells requires delicate silicon wafers to be coated with specific near-microscopic patterns of conductive metal. The process requires this conductive layer to be placed on a silicon blank in a controlled environment and under extreme heat. Specialised machines then carve out opposing positive and negative surfaces to extract electrical energy. Nicole hopes to do away with all this, to throw out the rulebook and start again.
And so we started thinking about simple processes that we could use, like low temperature firing conditions, inkjet printers, because they're very simple and easy to understand. And we came up basically with this new way of making solar cells that is cheap, low tech, low temperature, and able to be done in some of the least developed countries in the world. We hope.
Nicole's solution is almost staggering in its simplicity. When fully operational, functioning solar cells will be able to be made with little more than a pizza oven, nail polish, solvent, and the key ingredient, an everyday run-of-the-mill inkjet printer.
In science, it's really exciting when new technologies start getting to the stage when you can actually use them. So up until this point, in order to make really small feature sizes on a solar cell, we've had to use things like lasers and photolithography, both of which are very expensive, difficult to understand techniques that we can use to make a pattern. The exciting thing about inkjet printing is that because we can now print such tiny droplets, we're talking about 1 × 10⁻12 of a litre, so picoliter drops, little droplets from an inkjet printer.
The technology is still in its infancy, but may be ready for production as soon as the next 2 to 3 years. At only 23, Nicole is an inspiration, testimony that passion and dedication can bring benefits to all.
Absolutely. Electricity can make such a difference in people's lives. They can read at night. They no longer have to breathe in noxious fumes from things like kerosene lamps. You can listen to the radio and be informed about what's happening in your country and other countries. Listen to educational programs. You can refrigerate vaccines that can help save people's lives. It's just the amount of things that we take for granted in today's society that some people don't have access to is just mind-boggling when you step back and start to think about it.